Hey guys, it's me. Welcome to this week's Countdown to Whirl. We got some more backgrounds done. Hoping to see what I can do there. Next September, it's all about puppets, and so on and so on. Let's end it there. Thank you.
Liver and onions! Nobody likes liver and onions. I mean, I haven't had it before, so I really don't have a say, but that's a fact. Nobody likes liver and onions except for your grandparents. Don't believe me? Send your grandparents an email. Give them a call. Go up to them. I don't care. Ask them, hey, do you like liver and onions? Yet they'll say, yes, we do like liver and onions. Thus proving my point. Only old people like liver and onions. As well as Professor Utonium.
Liver and onions! One for you, one for you, one for you, and one for me.
That is such a dick move! So you're probably wondering to yourself, Evan, why the hell are you talking about liver and onions? Well, it all stems from an article I found online. I was taking polls to see whether or not this was true, even though it technically is, and I found out that there's a group in Pittsburgh called the Pittsburgh Liver and Onions Club, where a bunch of old people get together to eat liver and onions once a month. And I gotta say, that's actually not a bad idea. I think that's actually kind of funny and awesome. And, you know, it's inspiring. Everybody should get together and celebrate something you like. Which is why it inspired me to actually go with my original idea of making a fan club for people who like to use Old Bay on everything. Why? Because it works on everything! Prove me wrong!
Also, traveling arrow. Jesus, death cannot take a break this week. Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode. Good. Well, it's been another slow week for us, guys. Tonight we got a traveling arrow joining us later tonight. He's gonna be coming in about halfway through, or like a third, around like 8:30 our time. In the meantime, let's get through some other stuff here. We got one trailer this week, and that's Bloom. Love to Hate Nickelback. Oh boy, this is gonna be some serious irony in our face there. Look at that photograph. Every time I do, it makes me feel meh. Alright, with that said, we also got news of Charles Martinet, who is now retiring as the voice of Mario. Dear God, saying that out loud sounds like something I'd use to improv for a rehearsal section. But yeah, I actually have a story regarding this when I saw him at MegaCon one year. But we'll see how that goes. So with that being said, I'm here with my usual hosts, Dingus McAsshole and Kuma the Sneeps.
Hey.
Yeah, it looks like someone kidnapped Kuma again.
Yay.
How you guys doing tonight, guys? How is it over in Texas?
Having fun.
Finally freaking
Yeah.
raining, so I'm happy.
Yep, Kuma's.
It's
Yeah,
hot. It's hot.
it's because I'm in the room, man. Oh my god, what a week! Death did not give anybody a break this week, man.
Mm, I know. I was really sad hearing Arlene.
Yeah,
Yeah, I should probably address that. I didn't put her on here because I usually try and get everybody that passed within the week, the Sunday through Saturday week, that corresponds to this one. So I'm gonna have her on next one. So I apologize there.
Yeah. I wrote on someone's TikTok that she made more people smile than the Joker's toxin. May she rest in peace.
Oh my god,
Or she put more smiles on people than Joker's toxin. I forgot. It's something like
Joker's venom. Yeah,
toxin.
is it Joker's toxin or Joker's venom?
it
I
depends.
just I just always hear people outside always just refer to it as his laughing, usually. Because like we know that that's kind of what it is.
Let's see. I'm gonna look that up. The first result I got is Joker venom is a toxin. That's the first sentence. But the canonical DC
Yeah,
name is Joker Venom.
Yeah, because he kind of like uses Scarecrow's recipe to make it or something like that.
Yeah, and he's like immune to it because he's been exposed to it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because I
Joker
think it's
Venom
also
sounds
mixed
awesome.
with his blood as well too. It's something like that, I
Oh
believe.
yeah, definitely. Joker Venom's awesome. Except when I looked up Joker Venom, I got a combo of Joker and the Venom.
Mm.
I know I called him the Venom, but I know it's Venom. But what if the Joker was Venom? I know it's two different universes, but that would be fucking cool.
I can't really see it working that much just because of the two personalities.
Oh my gosh.
Where Venom himself prefers to have like a equal balance of being the symbiote and friend with their host, because that's why Venom is kind of like different from all the other symbiotes.
Yeah, he's not
He
that
doesn't
insane.
necessarily eat his host.
Yeah, also the Venom's not that insane.
Yeah, it's not that he's insane. It's just that like he's just more of a think of him as like a curious child almost, like just because it's a whole new world for him thing.
Really. Did the Joker ever fight
Yeah.
Spider-Man in a Worlds crossover?
No,
Uh,
not
no,
that I could think of. No, I mean the only crossover I know that they've done with Marvel before is when they combine Batman with Wolverine, I believe.
the only
I
one I can really think of is him interacting with Red Skull.
Oh yeah, that's right. When he
yeah.
freaks out that he's a Nazi.
Oh yeah, because he tries to think, oh, just because he's the Joker or just because he's a villain or everything, he goes like, I may be evil, but I'm not a nut.
But I'm an American villain. I'm gonna look that up. Joker versus Spider-Man. I'm gonna go back now because that was the worst decision I ever made.
Yeah.
And
Hint. I got Elsa somehow made it in that title.
Wow. I was gonna say, and if they actually did, I'm not gonna lie, I feel Spider-Man would kind of win that.
Kind of would, yeah.
Pretty easy too, because yeah, again, people always forget that the Joker is still just a regular guy.
Oh yeah, he can take a punch, but he still
Like,
can die.
yeah, he's not super or anything like that. He's batshit insane, yes, but
Yeah.
like he's like, and I think the only thing with him as well too, I think I remember some crossover or something like that where like the X-Men who can read minds, especially like Professor Xavier, I believe they don't want to read his mind, or it's the same thing with like Deadpool or something like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, because like there's so much shit that's going on in his mind that it's not, easy to just read.
Oh yeah, of course. But yeah, it's stuff like that that just interests me. I mean, the Joker with superpowers, that just be more terrifying.
No, yeah, that's why like whenever they do the video games, like how they did with Injustice, it's a Superman pill that everyone could just eat and they're bulletproof somehow.
Nice.
But yeah, they never specifically ever give Joker powers. They give him power, but not powers.
Oh yeah.
Uh, mm,
Oh my
kind of, sort of.
Unless you're talking about when they did the I forgot what Batman version it was, but the one where he's a more like sleek looking Batman.
Batman Beyond.
It's still Batman. It's still Bruce Wayne as Batman, but I forgot what iteration it was, which show, but it's like the one where the Joker is almost like kind of like almost like a hunched over.
And his hair's like crazy.
Yeah, like he actually looks like a jester.
That's
I forgot which Batman that was.
the Batman, I think it was, or it's either that or Brave and the Bold.
No, I think it was the Batman because the animation from Brave and the Bold doesn't stick up with that one. But yeah, I think it's the Batman in that series. He fights. They did a version where it's Batman versus Dracula,
Cool.
and Dracula turns Joker into a vampire, and like he's slowly like becoming one, but Batman's able to contain him and keep him within the Batcave to study him and everything.
Oh yeah. If you're wondering why,
that was like
if you guys were wondering,
kind of creepy.
I don't even know I was taking this inhaler because I got signs of bronchitis, and now I have to redo this inhaler. Which is why I'm doing the nerdiest thing you could ever do on a stream.
So I opened this earlier to try it out, but I'm gonna save it to try it out on stream. It's Crown Royal whiskey and cola for people that just want a quick mixed drink. So it's 7% alcohol, and here we go.
Any good?
No. Mm-mm.
Womp womp.
I will say this. You do kind of taste the whiskey, but I think it's just due to the way that they've been in the can for so long. I guess it's really infused together, so to speak.
Yeah, of course.
It literally kind of tastes like I'm drinking carbonated whiskey, just like with a little bit of like cola.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Whiskey and cola never really did it for me, honestly.
I would say just don't get it in a can, because yeah, again, it just tastes like an infusion, more or less, to where like it's carbonated whiskey. Like that's kind of how I can just take it.
That's a good way to put it, actually.
Like, it's okay, but I don't know.
And he continues to drink. I don't know. You didn't seem like the Crown Royal person.
No, that was more my dad's. That was more my dad's favorite brand. Mine is the typical Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, it's Sweet Jack, man. Coke and Jack. Jack and Coke.
Yep.
Jack
My
and Coke,
dumbass
man.
a long time ago tried to do 4 shots for a birthday for my birthday to celebrate. Yay! Yeah. I'm gonna do 4 shots, and I did them, and I regretted it because they were early in the morning
all the time. And by shots, I mean I drank out of the fucking bottle.
Yeah. But no, I did 4 shots of Jack Daniels at 10 or 9 o'clock, just to be like, it's my birthday. and then like at 12, I'm right here going like, it's my birthday.
When are we gonna do the drunk stream where we're all drunk and Cruiser's the only sober one? All of us try to lead him with the thing like, when the moon hits your eye. Somehow Kuma will be able to dance like that the entire time while intoxicated. You look like you're about
In the
to...
merry month of June, from the home it started.
Apparently, yeah, and apparently
Everywhere you
Jablonski...
go, you find an item.
Yeah. We gotta do that one night. Just fuck with it one night and just drunk. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, I want to save the Nickelback trailer for Cruiser because, you know, he knows Nickelback and knows the music and stuff. Can you hear something in there?
The can is ribbed.
What?
It's ribbed for someone's pleasure, I guess. But no,
Are
it
you
literally
serious?
has like yeah, it has texture.
Dude, rub your hand up and down it because you know that you like that feeling. Yeah.
Yes, Crown Royal. Is this what you wanted? Did you want
Full
someone
on.
molesting your can
Pull
like
those
this?
fingers.
Crown Royal wanted someone to just mess with their can like this so much.
Fondle that
You know.
can, man. Fondle that can.
The only thing I will say I like about this is the fact that the can is like very nice, like just because it has like their actual logo, this nice gold trim, and even like
Yeah.
their little crown at the top.
Yeah, actually, now that you
Pretty
mention it, I did have Jack and Coke in a can, and honestly, I'm just gonna say up front here, stick with just homemade Jack and Coke. Just make it yourself. Don't do that whole fucking stuff.
Yeah, just mix it yourself. Don't get any pre-made stuff.
Be a man, dude. Be a man. Be a man. Oh my god.
Must be swift as the Mississippi River.
Oh my god. Prince Golden figured out what was wrong last weekend. Oh no, what wasn't wrong last weekend? Let's talk about this whole Charles Martinet business.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. Nintendo made a post that said, and I'm just gonna read it out loud here. Let me just bring it up. Do I have it here? Yes, I do. I'm gonna post it on screen for you guys to see here. So it says, let me just put up the screen for you. There we go. There we go. Charles Martinet has been the original voice of Mario in Nintendo games for a long time, as far back as Mario 64. That's false. His first debut was Mario Teaches Typing, but whatever. Charles is now moving into the brand new role of Mario Ambassador. With this transition, he will be stepping back from the recording character voices for our games. And he'll continue to travel the world, sharing the joy of Mario and interacting with you all. It has been an honor working with Charles to help bring Mario to life for so many years, and we want to thank and celebrate him. Please keep an eye out for a special video message from Shigeru Miyamoto-san and Charles himself, which we will post at a future date. So, a little bit of a bit of history I have with this. I was at MegaCon.
Hold on. No, I don't think Mario's voice was ever in the painting one.
No, Mario Teaches Typing, not Mario Paint.
Well, yeah. Well, still, same thing. I don't remember him having a voice in that one.
Yeah, Mario Teaches Typing. He was the big, the Mario head.
No, yeah, but yeah, I don't remember him.
No, the giant Mario head was Mario 64.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's Mario
Mario
64.
Teaches Typing. The second one to be precise. Look it up. Mario Teaches Typing 2 Mario head.
Wait, you said 2?
Yeah, Mario Teaches Typing 2. It's the second result I got. Mario head clips. It's like a motion track.
Again, you just typed in Mario head clips. You didn't type in Mario voice. Like,
yes. Hold on. Let me show you something. Let me just bring this up here on screen
yeah,
share.
like type in the look up the voice, not just a clip.
Okay, so you want me to look up the voice actor?
No, look up the game. Like, I want to hear the Mario's voice from the game.
Okay, okay. I'll go to the screen. I'm gonna have to do it by screen share though. Okay, let's go here. Applications. I'll go to YouTube. This is where we're at right now. Okay. Let me just put this on the 4-screen mode. I used to make YouTube poops out of these clips. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Mario Teaches Typing 2. The second result is Mario head clips. Let's see what we got.
I know you're going to be a great typist one day. I'm going to fly for you.
And when did that come
I
out?
hate my nose.
Mario teaches typing. Let me see.
Yeah, or well, the Mario Teaches Typing 2. You gotta be specific.
Mario teaches typing 2.
Because I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Nintendo 64 came out before that.
Initial release was
Or,
1997, and Mario
Yeah,
64.
Mario 64 came out 96 or 95.
Mario 64 came out in 96. Yeah, I stand corrected. Okay.
Yeah, so
I
you
thought
better
it was
apologize to Nintendo.
I didn't know the Nintendo 64 was that young. My God.
Hey, but apologize. Apologize.
I'm sorry. I didn't apologize.
Yeah,
I apologize.
see?
Oh, I apologize for not apologizing.
Yeah. Now say you're sorry to Nintendo for
I'm sorry
saying
to
that they were
Nintendo
wrong.
for getting that wrong.
I'm right here going,
Naughty.
yeah, because I'm right here going like, wait,
I wouldn't say naughty.
no.
I'd say I was mistaken, but okay.
Yeah, because I'm really right here going, no, I watched a lot of shit on Mario, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo 64 was first.
It's weird because I thought like
I was like, you're taking away my research.
I don't know. I always thought I thought Mario Teaches Typing came out in 1996 and Nintendo 64 was 97, honestly. But anyway, yeah. So
64 was like when they launched like the whole like they were getting into the whole like 3D modeling thing.
Okay. So what was the thing? The Mario Teaches Typing one was motion tracked, which is really interesting. I actually thought it was cool. But
Ocean.
yeah, there's actually footage. I think there's some behind the scenes footage where you can see him hooked up with the thing that like tracks his mouth and head movements.
Oh, I thought you meant they tracked.
No, this is for Mario Teaches Typing. They didn't track like motion or like that or anything.
No, yeah, you didn't specify specifically for him. I thought you meant like the game is tracking you. I was like, how the fuck did they do that back then?
Anyway, so I went to MegaCon. I met the guy. Actually, hold on. I think I have his autograph right here. And I was at one of his panel, right? One of the things he does in every panel is he tells the story about what happened. I won't tell you what he said because it's worth hearing it from the horse's mouth. But
And I think you might as well just say, because maybe some of us might not see him.
Oh yeah, I guess so. So he was an actor. I can't remember the whole story exactly, but he was an actor and went and was just going around there. He was doing odd jobs and everything there, and this buddy invited him to an actor's workshop, and he's like, I don't have time there. He's like, come on, they got free food. And he's like, food? Okay, so he goes there just for the soap of free food, and when he gets there, he is taking more roles. He did some theater stuff, some live action stuff. There it is, right there. There's my autograph right there of Charles Martinet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did every single thing he wrote there. He did in the voice. He was he was like the jolliest guy. He was also in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, nice.
OVA, as the senator, the guy that Dio kills. Anyway, but like yeah, he crashed an audition for a character, and he just did. I forgot what he said. It's like, okie dokie, I'm a Mario. He didn't want to be like one of those, hey, I'm gonna do a sink kind of deals, but like. He was always like, okay, first we're going to make the spaghetti, then I'm going to make the pizza, then I'm going to chase you with the pizza, then we're going to eat the ravioli and all that stuff. So he kept doing that until they ran out of film, right? He was like the last guy to audition. And then he sent him over to Nintendo, and Miyamoto's like, that's our guy, and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I find it cool that he's going to get a special thank you as well, too.
Oh, yeah, Charles, my God. But yeah, when I was at MegaCon, one of the questions someone in the audience asked, who would you say you're not going to be doing this for long, no doubt, but who would you say your successor is? He didn't know. He just said, I have no idea. There's a lot of good Mario voices.
I was just going to say, I don't think it would be up to him anyway, right?
Yeah, they would kind of be... Well, you know, this isn't. He probably might help somebody know how to perfect the perfect modern Mario voice. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that goes.
Maybe
Maybe
that's if they wanna. That's if they wanna keep him like with
yeah,
that similar voice, or
use sound bites.
modernize it, as you said.
Yeah, or they use like sound bites and everything. Like he doesn't do that.
Nah. I think if they did sound bites, they're still gonna have to be paying him, which they still are, regardless, anyway. But
Oh
I
yeah.
just feel like for sound bites, they would still need like his permission to do that.
Oh yeah, obviously. But yeah, Charles Cruiser met him. Met him. He had a good time with him. He gave him all the McDonald's toys that he got when the Mario toys came out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Eric was a big talkative person towards him. Really nice guy. We got a testimonial from Bruce by him for his Mario sculpture. He was a nice. He's just an overall all good dude. I wish him a really good life as the ambassador of Mario.
How old is he again? Like in his 60s?
I think so. He's not that old. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I
Charles.
remember right, I think I remember someone saying like he's either in his late 60s or early 70s, something
Dude,
like
I
that. I
like
believe.
his long hair. Um, he
Seeing
is
certain seeing certain
67.
celebrities now with long hairs. Oh wow, yeah, yeah, he's getting there.
Dude, he's been in a lot of Mario parodies. He did.
I bet.
He was in a Mario parody called Luigi Meets a Combine Elite. The stupid Mario Brothers. Luigi Meets a Combine Soldier. These are probably just sound bites. He was in Dragon Ball Super. Who
Yeah.
did he play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did he dub?
I think he did a villain.
Cool.
Yeah, he did. I think he did the kid. It was here the kid that was related to the Red Ribbon Army, or was the other dude was taking advantage of him.
Oh, okay. I think I
Wow,
heard that one.
wow, he did a lot of live action stuff. Yeah, he was Magenta.
Yeah.
Oh, and Blue's Clues. Oh,
No.
Yes.
In Dragon Ball.
That brings up a big question. Who was the voice of Blue in Blue's Clues?
I think I'm wrong, but I wanted to say it was like an Asian woman. But I think I'm wrong on the. I think I'm thinking of something else.
Oh, I like his autograph. He has like a little Mario face next to it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I actually got to meet him at a ShadowCon
Oh yeah.
one year.
Yeah. What was your experience like?
He was a cool dude.
Yeah, he's really chill. Like I can't get over this. Just like this is like the video game equivalent of Mickey Mouse right here.
Pretty sure at some point he had to have met Bob Hoskins to talk about
Oh
the Mario movie.
You want to know something really interesting? Apparently, Mario's net worth is higher than Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you were to put it all together, I'm pretty sure Mario has been in more things than Mickey Mouse.
Let me see Mario's net worth. Mario's net worth is 14 million. Let me see Mickey Mouse net worth. Mickey Mouse's net worth is in 2023 9.14 million.
Oh wow. I'll be right back.
You do that. After that, we gotta bring our first guest in here, Mr. Prince Goldfish. Oh my god! You know what I was? It's funny. He doesn't want to. I think Cruiser asked if he ever swore in Mario's voice, and he's like, "Nah, I don't do that. I can never do that in Mario's voice." Why is it when I looked up Mickey Mouse's net worth, I started getting pictures of Ken from Barbie?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're gonna bring in our first guest here, Prince Goldfish. Just get ready for that. Coming in. There we go. Prince Goldfish, you're on Ants. How are you tonight?
Hey guys!
What's up? We were talking Mario.
week, so I figured out what was wrong
Cool.
last weekend. So, how is everyone tonight?
You were just talking Mario
Pretty
stuff.
good.
Oh, about the voice actor quitting,
No, he's he's retiring. but-
Retiring.
hiring. Oh,
Yeah. And I was just showing him off. I met the guy here. I was showing off my autograph I got from him.
oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
he's a cool dude. I meet a lot.
I
of
want
them.
to show off the autograph I got from Comic-Con.
Which one?
I got Steve's autograph from Blue's Clues.
Oh, I got him too.
Oh, wait. Where is... Hold on. It's up. Right here.
Yep, mine's right here. I met him last time at MegaCon.
He was such a nice guy.
Oh yeah, he was chill. He was real chill. First thing I said to him was, "How you doing, old friend?"
Oh my gosh, I had a lot of fun this past year.
Which comic did you go to though?
Fan Expo.
I don't know what that is. Which fan expo?
Fan Expo is Colorado's version of Comic-Con because California legalized the word Comic-Con.
I know.
So-
It's public domain.
So we have to call it Fan Expo now, but still Comic-Con.
That's fine. I mean, like, we have Fan Expo's MegaCon in our area.
Yeah, one of the local comic conventions over here had renamed themselves. Essentially went with Expo.
Yeah, I don't understand, but whatever. I'm way
Branding.
past it.
Well, I kind of think it makes sense. I mean, when you say Comic-Con, the first convention that's probably going to come up to your head is San Diego Comic-Con.
I
Or
wanted
any
to show you
place-
guys what I watched this week.
Oh, nice.
Nice. A Charlie Brown marathon, man.
Yeah, all
Not
three
gonna lie, my least-
holiday classics.
My least favorite Charlie Brown special,
Oh my
or I think it was a movie,
Oh my God,
was
yeah.
when they went to camp.
Oh yeah,
I
Real
didn't-
Life Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I like
didn't
how he
it.
introduces himself to these kids, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Charlie Brown." He's like, "Charlie Brown? What kind of a name is that?" If you want to also see something cool here, I also got an autograph from the original voice actress of Lucy Van Pelt and Peppermint Patty.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those two.
How was she, Evan? Was she nice?
Oh, Peppermint Patty, she was a doll. She was an absolute doll. And Lucy,
That's
she was also
awesome.
very kind.
What I like about watching these old DVDs is those vintage, before, like, previews.
Jeez, what else do I got in here? Yeah, go on.
I want to show off, Evan. I like my best friend who I flew out for Comic-Con
John Delancey?
got me this Catwoman picture.
Oh, ho la la.
Oh, nice. Wait, Evan, did you say John
$20.
Delancey?
$40.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
$20
Evan, did you say
for
John
it.
Delancey?
Yeah, I got John Delancey's
But-
autograph right here.
I think this is my
Oh, nice.
real favorite picture.
Gala exclusive.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
Nice,
The only
Spider-Gwen?
thing I have, the only thing I
Yeah.
have of John Delancey's autograph is when I won the that auctioned painting back at the gala.
I almost got to meet John Delancey last year, but he quit. Didn't show up. And I
quit Comic-Con.
I wanted to meet him so bad. He was one of the guys I was looking forward to the most. But I did get to meet Invader Zim.
Oh, fucking.
Oh, nice.
I forget his name.
Richard Horvitz. I
Richard
also got to
Horvitz.
meet.
I'm about to say
I also
Richard
got to meet Courage.
Oh, he was at the MegaCon as well, man.
I impressed Courage voice actor with my Courage impression. Oh.
Pretty good.
He was like, wow. Oh my gosh.
I guess I'll
I wonder how many voice actors always get like, "Hey, I could do your character," and they're just like, "Cool."
Me and my friend, we asked him, what was the creepiest What was the creepiest Courage episode?
Gee, I wonder
For
what
me,
it is.
it's Ramsey's curse.
There it is.
Ramsey's
Everyone
curse.
always says Ram persons.
Well, the reason why it actually used to scare me a lot as a kid, when I saw that title card come up, I'm like, no. Like, because the reason because the technology used to make that monster, it was 3D animated and it moves so obscurely, not a lot of kids.
No, yeah, yes, I get the idea, but again, I didn't get that scared from it, honestly,
That's
just
fine
because
if you
like
didn't get too scared by it.
You know
yeah,
what he said was
I don't
the
get it when
scariest
people are
episode he
scared of
did?
it.
What?
Freaky Fred. And I agree with Freaky Fred.
Freaky Fred is a good one.
To me, I would say it's the Flan episode and the one with the cat and bunny girls.
Yes!
Oh yeah,
Yes!
The Mask. That's a very
Yeah,
dark
those-
episode.
Yeah, those are creepy.
If it's not the creepy, it's easily
Flan
the
one-
darkest.
Yeah, the Flan one was creepy just because like the guy who's just going Flan. His face just looked creepy to me in general. When it came to the bunny and cat girl, yeah, the mask was just that was just disturbing.
That was just.
I gotta say, Courage was one of the darker kid shows out there.
Definitely.
It's up there, yeah. I wouldn't say it's the darkest.
For me, one of the darker ones is definitely Ren and Snippy. Old school.
I have 2 autographs of David Cobb? All right, dude. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Of course. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah,
I never thought of Ren and Stimpy being dark.
I mean, it's crazy, but not dark.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm thinking like it was insane, but I didn't think of anything dark. Crazy, yes.
Oh, I should see.
Bit disturbing, but I wouldn't say dark.
Dude, if I have 2 more tickets there, maybe. Oh, I only have 1 more ticket. And I was gonna say if I had 2 more tickets, I'd ask to see if David and his husband would totally do Moana, because I don't think he's gonna be down during that time. We have got to get him on our stream, man. Fucking David Cobb. The guy who made the Men in Black ride. Me and Cruiser rode the ride with him. He is legit awesome, man. He's chill. Who else I got? I got John Stamos. Thank you, World of Autograph Collectors. I told him I could choose only one. And it was Bob Saget, Dave Coulier, and John Stamos. What did they say? Get John Stamos because he barely does autograph signings. Thank you.
Yeah, that is true.
Thank you, autograph collecting group. Well, at least I technically got one of the Beach Boys, so. What else is in here? Sam Raimi. Garrett Thompson. That's the worst mistake you'd ever ask. Ask Cruiser, Cruiser, what kind of autographs do you got? I want him to say, well, I'm going to tell you. But I'm going to tell you in song.
I didn't even see.
Why don't you make that into a video?
Yes, definitely.
Make it like
Wackos.
how Yakko.
Yeah, I was gonna say the world countries. Of the world.
Yeah, how Wacko sings both the United States and the countries. Just have him going like, well, I got this guy, and 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 this guy. And
all of the Jason Voorhees and all of the Jason Voorhees. He's the Casa Sauce Montreal. I don't know.
Like he just says their names for short, but then to say the ones that he loves, then he says their full name.
Yeah, exactly. That should be a stream of him showing off every autograph I got. It's gonna be like 10 hours because I think I've told you about his room. How there's like autographs everywhere. They're on the ceiling, the walls, the floor. He has crates of them in his attic.
He even has his personal favorites in his bed.
Oh yeah, definitely. Dude, Cruiser, I wouldn't be surprised if he ever has a house fire and all of his autographs burn. Dear Lord, that would be a sad day for him.
Dad, what's my inheritance for savings? All these autographs.
I kept telling him, dude, fucking get a safety deposit box and put all your favorite and valuable autographs in it. Needless to say, he didn't listen. Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, Traveling Arrow should be there soon. Should be here soon. He's already he's on his phone right now. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he met the voice of Rolf today. which is cool. I found a video of that of Rolf's voice actor from Ed, Edd n Eddy doing the Kamehameha because he does the voice of Goku also in the Ocean dub. I think.
Wait, who's the voice actor for
Rolf?
For Rolf again?
Okay, who voices Rolf? Ed. It's Peter Calamus. Dr. Calamitous, the guy from Jimmy Neutron. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He does the Kamehameha at Kamehacon in 2009. Because he does the voice of Goku in like the Ocean dub. Like I said, according to Cruiser, the only voice actor nobody can find is Jimmy. To my knowledge. Who voiced Jimmy in Ed, Edd n Eddy? Keenan Christensen. Is he still... Let me see what he's doing nowadays. Yeah, he looks like he's not doing much. That guy disappeared off the face of the earth. The last thing he did was Ed, Edd n Eddy's Big Picture Show. And nobody knows where he is today.
There he is.
Imagine that if we find him, get him on this show.
You know what? I'm just thinking of like show ideas for that.
Okay.
Have it be the autograph that was
the autograph.
No.
Yeah. Hold on,
Autograph.
Arrow's coming in.
Autograph hunt. Have it like that. What'd you say?
Go into the room that says stream voice chats public and enter the voice chat called Ants. I'm getting Arrow set up.
I was gonna say you could just invite him into it.
Of course I can. Yeah, that's right. What am I doing? Let me see. Traveling Arrow. I think, where is he? Where's that mother? I gotta copy that shit, man. Do that stuff there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of dull that way. In the meantime, I'm gonna let Kuma sing you a song. Kuma, sing us a song.
Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me?
I just had a sandwich.
I think that was from SpongeBob.
It was from SpongeBob, knucklehead.
No, I was trying to remember what episode because I'm like, I know it's from SpongeBob, but was it the Pretty Patty episode? Or
no, it was the episode where he puts jelly on the Krabby Patty.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the jelly.
And then Mr. Krabs like fucking commits genocide on them.
No, he doesn't genocide them. He's just milking the hell out of them.
Yeah, he like fucking makes this fucking death factory for them and just milks the shit out of them, literally.
No, they're still alive.
No, they're dead. Some of them do die.
No, they're alive because they're like floating around like towards the end.
Some of them live, but yeah, I remember seeing some of them like get floating. He throws them in a pile of other bodies of them. It's like crazy.
Yeah, because they're exhausted. They're not dead.
God.
It's Evan. It's the same example of someone jerks someone off so much.
What?
They're being milked. Okay.
Okay, you're being
Ew.
You're being milked.
Ew. Now you're sick.
Only humans do that.
Yeah.
Hold on. He's having a hard time.
Anyone who got that reference, good job. You saw a good movie.
Okay, here he is. There we go. Here we go. We're bringing it in there. Everybody, Traveling Arrow. Okay, here we go. All right, here he is. There we go. He's in the trap. Welcome to Ants, everybody. Our this week's guest host, Mr. Traveling Arrow.
Oh.
Hey, there he is.
Yep. Hello.
Traveling Arrow, good to see you here.
Good to see you too.
Nice Stitch OC there.
Yeah, nice.
Nice impression too. If you don't know, Traveling Arrow is a voice actor, editor, entrepreneur, I think he makes good cake. I don't know. What do you do?
Well, I don't know about cake, but I made a Zap apple cider that blew up half of people's eyeballs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got. I guess you owe me that. How much alcohol did you pump into that thing?
You'll never take me alive!
Oh my god. This is the guy we're. This is the most spastic.
I guess that's something I should warn. I'm very loud.
Hey, clip anybody's mic. Cruiser will be joining us soon here. It's funny, because I didn't know you were also in Florida, dude. Leaving it there.
I thought Cruiser would have told you that.
I don't know. Let me ask him himself right now. Hey, Cruiser. Cruiser. Cruiser.
Finally made it home.
Cruiser.
Where have you been, young man?
Why the fuck didn't you tell me that friggin' Traveling Arrow was a Florida resident?
I thought you knew.
I didn't know, obviously.
What part?
I think he's like further down in Miami.
Ah, damn.
Oh, nice.
Like around Hialeah.
Let's just reveal where he lives.
I know.
Can
you tell me what your? You know what's really fun to share on the stream? Social security numbers. Here, I'll tell you, Cruisers.
Let's see. My mother's maiden name was
8675309. What kind of fucking one is that?
Welcome to Ants, where you
And
will
I
end
can
up.
see Traveling Arrow is too afraid to put his webcam on.
That's his choice.
Ants, where the idea of identity theft could be possible.
So
I'm just buzzing.
So, Traveling Arrow, as usual in our Ants thing there, you can say whatever you want. Just whatever you say comes out of your mouth. Don't do anything that'll piss anybody off, and you can swear any way you'd like.
And make sure we can't use it for blackmail.
Got it.
So,
all right, well then, first and foremost, I like your Lilo and Stitch shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. It's pretty sweet. It has like their nice like silhouette and everything.
Oh my god. I was at work and Stitch was wandering around Tomorrowland, just messing around with people. He comes up to my face and I'm like, "What? You want to go into the Fast Pass line? Be my guest." I look at the guest behind. He was actually coming behind a guest, and as I see him sneaking behind him, I'm like, "Sir, is that your dog?" And he goes around. He's like, "What? What the?" He then runs over to a guy in a scooter, right? And he just looks at him and then presses the horn on his scooter and just holds it down.
Nice.
Stitch causing mayhem in Tomorrowland, dude.
You know how they have the Coca-Cola polar bear to do like photos at.
Oh yeah.
I forgot where.
I missed those commercials.
I would love for like a Stitch version of that where like, because there's a video of like people taking pictures with the polar bear and he's just kind of like messing around with people's hair, kind of like he's like sniffing them, going,
"Oh yeah,
I smell Pepsi."
Just like sniffing their hair.
Stitch is almost in everything these days.
Yeah, he has the ability to invade other trailers.
Yeah, I was gonna say they did. Yeah, that's the whole point.
He makes the perfect pet for Deadpool.
I can't deny that one.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I now want to see that crossover.
So, since Cruiser's here, I wanted to bring this up here of our trailer of the week. Love to hate Nickelback. Okay, first of all, I like how in this poster Chad Kroger's doing the photograph meme. Okay, let's get this over with here. Let me just clear out here.
I feel like he should have like put on a wig for that, just for the reminiscent long hair with it.
So we know who Nickelback is. We know it all here. So yeah, let's just get this out of the way. Yeah, we've made fun of Nickelback quite a lot on this show. From
No. Y'all made fun of Nickelback on this show. I actually kind of like them. Okay.
Look at this grass.
Look at this giraffe.
Like, I actually kind of like them. Like,
yes,
I still listen to several of their things.
I've softened up over the years.
What about you, you Arrow?
I'm kind of half and half, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of other people in my life that hate Nickelback too.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm never even given a good reason why people hate Nickelback, because like people just hate them just because like to jump on the hype of hating them. It's like,
Cruiser.
So you don't really care.
As the music expert, would you explain the origin of the hates of Nickelback?
Yes.
Basically, they
everybody
figured out
makes
the
us think.
formula for radio and then milked it for all it's worth.
That and mention all the other songs were like repetitive, the same thing, and like
they'll follow the formula to guarantee radio play.
So also,
and
yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, but believe me, it is stupid. It is stupid.
No. What the reason? What they did, or this is the reason why people hate them? Like, well, I'm right here just going. So they found a way to make their music be played on the radio even more.
Yeah, and basically people became really just angry over because of the overplay. But the fact of the matter is trying to make it in the entertainment industry is so fucking hard that I don't blame them for playing the game. Like, they figured out the formula and made it work so they can make a living. Okay, I'm sorry.
Chad Kroger actually commented on this criticism and said that the criticism helped him grow a thick skin, and without that, they would just be this just whatever band.
And not to mention also, the other thing too, and this is the part that I find extremely hypocritical, is AC/DC did the exact same goddamn thing, and they are a cherished band.
No, yeah, because I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure there's been other bands who've done the same. Like, why is it mostly just?
And the kicker is that while people complain that Nickelback, never changed their sound, AC/DC never left the same album. Okay, they've released 11 albums, and they all sound the same. And seriously, like, some reporter came up to them and said, "You guys have released 10 albums, and they're all the same." And Angus Young goes, "You're a liar. It was 11."
At least they own up to it.
Yeah, they said, look, nobody listens to AC/DC for variety. They listen to us for balls-to-the-wall rock and roll.
Can't deny that.
So, like, okay, they know it. And Nickelback, like, yeah, they know that they basically figured out the formula for radio and milked it for all it's worth. Dude's got to make a living. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
And I'm sorry. And I'm also sorry because I know back then, yes, you probably might not be able to, listen to your favorite song that easy and everything. But you know what you could have done if a song came on and you didn't like it? Click. Hey, a new song's playing on this radio station. Oh shit. Hell yeah, that sounds a whole lot better.
There was one YouTuber I used to watch. The channel was called Rocked, and basically, what this guy says, he was angry that they kept doing this when he knows that they're capable of making, the kind of music that would get played, but doesn't have to follow that formula. And I do, like, to an extent, I do get it, but you have to ask if they can financially risk it. Because every time you go to make an album or any kind of media or a shirt, a tour, you have to make sure that you're going to get your money back from that investment. So perhaps they could, but maybe they were not financially able to. And Nickelback, they do have some good songs. Even when the Nickelback hate was at its peak, like, I didn't quite get why people thought this was so bad.
Well, apparently,
I don't really think of that as. I don't really think of that like as hate. That's just. I feel like that's just people being jealous. Like,
okay,
like, how can you hate on someone doing that? I feel like you're just more jealous that you didn't think of it.
All right, but yeah, the documentary basically covers all the stuff from their rise to fame, the people, the hating, the memes, and everything like that. I don't know. Arrow, did you see the trailer for it?
Yes.
What were your thoughts on this trailer, honestly?
Honestly, it just makes me happy that I don't know much of the music industry.
Oh dear God, you have no idea.
Like Cruiser, buddy, I know me and you have done music reviews, but I do know nothing of the music industry like you do.
Yeah, I will say, when I was interviewed on that podcast about my time with Roadrunner Records, the one thing I told the interviewer was, if you decide to get into the music industry, you will find things that you do not like, and could even make you question why you got involved. But I promise you will find new things to like. Because a lot of people have this idea of, like, doing it for the love of the music and wanting to, not selling out your soul. It's like, buddy, this is a goddamn business. Okay, we got to make our money back from this. So
Yeah, I was gonna say if people back then were so into the music, I don't think they would have been like, yes, let's sign with this mega corporation to get us out there.
yeah, it's like it's okay to want to make money off your art. I mean, regardless if it's music, movies, whatever. That doesn't make you bad, okay? It's like,
Well,
I don't. Go ahead, Evan.
anyway, yeah. What I was getting to was, in reality, I'm not a hater on Nickelback because, hey, I think I speak for all of us when I say,
Then jump off the bandwagon of hating them.
Can I finish?
No, well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think.
Say I've never hated them.
Let
And
the
it's like,
man speak.
Thank you. I was gonna say, I think I speak for all of us when I say, hey, still a better band than Maroon 5.
again,
Oh.
don't speak for all of us. Again, Evan, don't
I
speak for
think
all of us.
Ferlin once said it better myself. Shit fired.
Yeah, and again, Evan, you don't speak for all of us. Don't never do that.
Sadly, I think
You're
I
a
did
white
on
man.
that
You're a white man. Never say you speak for a Native American. I will
Come on,
cancel
that
your
was
ass
great.
so quick. I will
That was
cancel
a
your ass
good
so
burn,
quick.
dude.
I know. I've been saving that for so long, just because whenever he goes like, "I think I speak for all of us," I'm like, "You don't speak for all of us."
I feel honored that you saved that for
Oh.
me. Thank you very much. I will
You're
send.
the only one that says I speak for all of us. It's like,
Okay.
no, you fucking don't.
All right.
You're just jealous because they have Evan. You're just jealous because they have moves like Jagger.
Thank you
They
for
have
that.
moves
Arrow.
they have moves like Jagger while at a payphone.
Oh god, those fucking songs. Writing about
Oh, yeah,
payphones in 2010, and now it's 2023.
I found one at Disney World just recently.
Was it still working?
Well, yeah, it wasn't technically a payphone because you couldn't really pay for it, but it had that model. I mean, what else? You see that model on the floor, like you know what a payphone looks like. It's the black phone and the thing, whatever. You're even if it pays, now you pay, you're just still gonna call it a payphone or just a phone or whatever. This is funny. When was the last time you ever referred to a phone as a telephone?
For a very long
Well,
time.
Let's see, not since the 90s.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Arrow?
Well, especially I don't hear many people say "sell" either anymore.
Honestly, since the early 2000s.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, there was a telephone, the television,
Teletubbies.
Yeah, I don't hear people say cell phone that often either. It's still just saying phone.
Yeah.
Like
the banana phone.
Oh my god. Me and my girlfriend have been watching trying to rewatch the Saw series minus Spiral. But I remember this one video I found on YouTube. It was called Jigsaw Ran Out of Ideas. And it goes to the point, it shows that scene where Gordon picks up the phone, right? When he's getting the call from his wife and kid the first time. And the moment he picks it up, it just starts playing Banana Phone. And he just saws his arm off.
Saw, I'm out of ideas. I love that.
He just goes straight up and goes, "Hungry, hungry hippos."
Speaking of scary movies, I'm actually really happy that they finally. Spoiler alert, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen this movie, they finally killed off Michael.
Oh, nice.
Well, wait, and
Myers?
Yeah.
Arrow.
In which?
What movie?
Austin Powers.
Halloween.
No. Let me be more specific. Which Halloween movie? The recent one.
Yes.
Look. Let me be honest here, Arrow. We hope they finally killed him off.
I'm sorry. It's just whenever I see a horror icon that's lasted for so long, I'm like, how is this fucker still alive?
I mean, Jason.
And that goes double for Jason.
Like Jason, he's a zombie. We get it, but like Michael, dude, come on.
Yeah, I just imagine like him. Like I can just imagine like the next movie you see him and there he is with the mask and the coat. Like,
That's going to be kind of hard. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but all I'm going to say is watch the movie.
I know what happens when we're about it.
I read like a little like fan theories that people wish would have been like a thing back then for it to happen. One I read was kind of interesting just because like it was talking about Michael Myers, Jason, like just any horror icon that wears a specific mask to like tell who that specific horror person is.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the idea is like instead of them like, you know, the same person coming back as Jason, Michael, whoever and all like that, it's the mask that like turns them into this killer or like the first person who died in wearing the mask, their soul now possesses that mask. So whoever puts the mask on is like becoming that person.
My friend, you just saying that just reminded me of some other series that isn't even horror.
Yeah. No, yeah, like because I read that before thinking like I feel like I've heard this before somewhere. Like I don't know what it was, but
they kind of did that in Jason Goes to Hell, except it's not the mask, it's like a worm thing in his body.
Yeah, but that's
the coroner eats for whatever reason eats his heart.
The movie's
that's what happened. Yeah,
I love the idea that coroners, morticians, crypt keepers, they all have to be somewhat creepy.
Well, except for the coroners in Saw 4, that they were just doing their job. They just happened to find a tape in him.
Yeah, oddly,
that was just them showing them what their actual job to do and all shit.
Oddly, the singer of Korn was a coroner.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Very cool.
Oh, that makes sense. Why he's called Korn now? It's short for coroner.
How corny.
Yeah. All of the Korn, man.
Well, the reason why they chose the name Korn because it reminded them of Children of the Corn.
Why is there a K? Is it a K though?
Just to make it seem off-putting. Hence, also the backwards R.
True.
Like this is a jerk.
Have you ever heard?
Wait, people put it.
Oh, have you guys heard of what the Children of the Corn sound like?
No.
When they come out of the cornfields?
No.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, in some news here, I don't know if what'd you have planned next, Evan?
Nothing really much to talk about. I mean, Arrow wanted to talk some stuff, so yeah, we go on.
Well, because I went to a con over the weekend.
Lucky you
at a con.
Yeah, down in West Palm. It was my friend Irving Santiago's con, UltraCon.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and they had quite the turnout. Local news did a story on them. They had an attendance of 5,000 people.
Cool.
That's great.
Wow. Yeah, and while I was there, there wasn't a whole lot of people whose autograph I needed, so I had to be a little cautious here. But let's see, the first one I went to though. What I went to see was Peter Kalamis, who was the voice of Rolf from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, I was telling people that you saw him, yeah.
Yeah, and I met him and go I have something special I want you to sign. It's like something not a lot of people have. It's like, okay, you have my attention. That's good.
Oh, is it what I think it is? Hold on, Quizzer, wait. Let me just put you in full screen. You're gonna like this, Arrow. This is fucking cool. What he's got here.
All right.
Am I full screen?
Let me just get you down. No, yeah, but you need to get. I need to make you a little bit lower. There you go, Mr. Funny Buns. There you go.
I reach in my backpack, pull out this envelope, took my hand and pulled out this red sleeve, and he goes, "No way!" And I went, "Yep." One of the old VHS tapes you guys got.
Oh my god!
Because, see, here's the thing. The show didn't air in Canada. It aired everywhere else in the world, but not the country it was made in. So the show staff were given these VHS tapes so that they could, watch them themselves. And it's got only 2 episodes on there. And he signed the tape for me.
Don't you have 2? Don't you have 2?
I gave the other one to Jasper.
Oh damn! I was gonna say I have a VHS player. I was gonna say you should have played it.
Well, let's see here. Episode 32, and let's see here. An Ed in the bush, and See No Ed. Those are the episodes. And he couldn't believe that I had this. I told him that I actually got it from Tony Sampson, and that I was the guy he spoke to on Facebook who was trying to arrange the reunion. And he goes like, "Oh, I remember you!" Like, yeah, like Irving was trying to get them all here, but they all just ghosted us for whatever reason. Now, to Matt's credit, like he has been working on a book. He's got a deadline he has to meet. Sam Vincent, he gave us the COVID excuse, saying that he didn't get the shot and that he wasn't allowed to come into the States. Well, that rule was lifted, and he just ghosted me after that. It's like, and Tony, I just lost. Like he ghosted me. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. And he told me that Tony is like working on some oil rig out in Edmonton, so he's hard to get a hold of. But he had homemade planks he was selling. If I had the money, I would have gotten one.
I told him, you should have told me. I would have said, "Oh man, dude."
And I told him that I always had this idea for like this short or a special called "Where's Plank," where after the show ends and Plank's trying to find work and he goes like all the typical childhood star stuff. Like he has to take bad roles, so he plays like a Plank on a pirate ship. He and his girlfriend have a kid together. She gives birth to a popsicle stick, and he gets down on his luck was doing drugs, and he's prescribed wood preservative, and he is just.
Dude,
he loves this idea.
I had a video for Cruiser. I went to Holiday Matsuri, and a guy dressed as Johnny. We were at a burlesque show, right? And these girls just grab Plank, and they're just grinding on him, and everybody in the crowd's shouting, "Plank, Plank, Plank!" I'm like, dude, I will lend you that video if you go through it.
And by the end of it, I wanted the reunion to happen because Plank needs his friends back together to get sober. And he loves the idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can still do like all the antics and stuff. So maybe that's still worth doing. But the reunion, that'll definitely be hard.
Yeah.
But now I had him sign that. But I also had him sign this. Yeah, I got a collection of these.
I didn't know you had a character in that.
Yeah, those 2 characters in MLP.
Yeah.
So I made sure to add that to the collection. Then I went over to see. God, I can never pronounce this guy's name right. Ala Vasquez, who was the voice of Mr. Crocker and Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Sick.
And at first I had him sign a photo of Mr. Crocker. It says, if they survive, they're families! If not, I have 10 years!
That's your favorite Crocker line.
That's my favorite Crocker line because, like, despite the whole "fairy godparents" thing, like, in my opinion, that line takes it, just like amps up that line. And what's funny is that he does get electrocuted. He survives, but he's not a fairy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They would have acknowledged that.
Oh yeah, I'll be right back after I chip off the dead skin.
And then I surprised the guy. My dad, for whatever reason, he bought a Rocco costume headpiece. And he didn't know what it was. He just thought it would make for a funny gag at a party. And he eventually gave it to me. So this thing's been sitting in my closet for like a year. I decided to take it with me to the con and give it to him. And he loves it so much that he decides to give me a free autograph. And he goes, "Dear Cruiser, thanks for giving me head."
No, I'm going to just have him sign going, "Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby."
I just kidding. He at first said that, but then he made it a bit more PG friendly.
It's Sparky! Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was cool. And I said, "Can you please give me a fairy godparents?" Like, "Fairy godparents!" And then I went over to see the voice actor and puppeteer of Elmo. And I said, the guy's name is Kevin. I said, Kevin, I have a story that I gotta share with you.
Of course he does. There's always got to be a story with Cruiser. I love
it. Of course.
No, sorry.
I told him I was trying to convince my friend Darian to come here. Now Darian is also black, and I was showing him all the guests that were coming here, and we come to you, and he goes, "Man, the voice of Elmo's a black guy," and that's when I did an Elmo impression that I didn't even know I could do.
What?
I went, "Yay, Elmo see no color, Elmo colorblind," and he goes, "See, that's a white voice." And Kevin got such a big laugh out of that. And then his manager goes, wait, you're black?
So you got one of the most famous Muppets out there as autograph, huh?
No, I didn't get his autograph. Because if anything, what I wanted, I see if I could actually get a video of him talking in character to my friend Darian, just so I can see that, yeah, the voice of Elmo's a black guy. But because of the strike, he wasn't allowed to do that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so, but I did ask him, I did have one question for him. I asked him, I saw the documentary about you and the Elmo character, and in the movie, there's a kid who comes to Sesame Street, and he's there with his parents, and the kid sees Elmo, obviously, but does the kid get weirded out when he sees you, the puppeteer, right behind him? And he said, no, kids just see their friend. They don't notice me at all. Now, yeah, they're toddlers. They don't know any better. But still, you think the kid would go, who the heck is that? Because obviously they hide that stuff on TV. But he said, whenever kids come to the set, they just see their friend that they see on television. They don't ever notice the puppeteers.
That's Jim Henson work to its maximum potential, in my opinion.
I'd say yeah.
I was just gonna say, I think that's just because kids don't really want to break their own imagination either. Because
like I said, they're kids. They don't really know any better. But sorry, go ahead, Kuma. My bad.
I knew better at the time. It's because certain parents don't really want to tell their kids, being like, "Oh, that's not a real thing," But I'm okay if parents do that. It's just how you lead into it. Don't just be straight up going like, "Oh, he's not real," and walk away. Sit them down just to be like, "Oh, you know what Elmo really is," and don't make it seem like, "Oh, he's some weird alien or something shit like that." Be truthful and just be like, he's actually a cool he's actually a cool little puppet that was made to do this, that, whatever. There's actually someone who's controlling or who's actually puppeteering him. Because if you're a child and if you don't see and if you don't see how you don't see the dumb stick for the hand and everything and think what is that?
Okay, that just reminded me of a Jeff Dunham joke.
Ooh, Jeff Dunham. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, where he goes yeah,
with Peanut.
Yeah, he has a freaking stick. I'd rather prefer that. You have a stick. What? What the hell is that?
So I control your arm.
Oh my God.
If that's why I like to think as a child, you choose how you accept your reality, I would say. You could just be right there and just go oh yeah, I believe in Barney. If you're a child, shoot, yeah, I can believe in Barney. I can't say he's not real. He's literally there on the television, so I can't say he's real.
I mean, there are worse ways to accept your reality. I mean, it could end up like my friendly neighborhood.
Or Chris Chan.
Oh my God.
Or Avenue Q.
There you go.
I love that. I saw that play live. I loved it.
I was gonna say the only difference with Avenue Q is that they literally have the people with the puppet right there too sometimes.
Yeah. I did see that live on stage, by the way. Avenue Q was great.
I don't know why that makes that even more funnier.
But just because it's so raunchy.
Just because you're right here thinking oh, I'm looking at the puppet saying instead of acknowledging the person actually saying it.
When you see the stuff like that live, Like you got the same thing goes on with that Bluey live show where you see the puppeteers behind the characters is visible. The thing
Yeah, but no.
Okay.
In some Avenue Q, they have like where the puppeteer is like
Yes.
right there holding the puppet.
Yes, that I was basically comparing it to the same thing. But the thing I was gonna get to is that's the thing with theater though, when you're looking at that you're able to meld with that world and able to kind of put it aside. You know they're there, but you at the same time feel like they're not. It's like interesting.
Like
stuff.
you don't acknowledge them.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
Well, it would depend on like which theater as well too, because you got like the ones that wear like the whole black leotard outfit as well.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah. Those are
the shadows.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the ones that are just there with their puppet.
Oh yeah, of course.
But then moving on, I went to see Walter, the original Black Power Ranger, because Evan got me his autograph, but I never got to meet him.
Oh yeah, Walter Jones, man, he's good. He's
I wanted to see if I can get a picture with him, but he was charging like $60 for a selfie. I went,
oh yeah, he charges a dick ton of money.
Yeah,
no, not really. Actually, I can say on this one, most of the Power Rangers, that includes Walter, were actually fairly reasonable. For an autograph and a selfie, it was like $80, which compared to others is actually a fair price.
It's a combo deal.
Yeah, I just because I had his autograph, I didn't need the need to get it again. I just want to see if I can get a picture with him. But because it was 60, like I'm on too much a tight budget. But I did get a chance to chat with him, and let's see, there was also Steve Cardenas. He was there as well, and also the Green Samurai Ranger was there.
Oh, what's his name? Fucking, what was his name? That was
something Junior.
You saw David Hector Jr.? Dude, how's he been?
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in years, man. How's he been?
Doing good. We were
wait.
Did
he bring his dog?
No.
Damn.
But he was there, and we were all just we were all reminiscing about Jason David Frank, and just said like,
why do you need to reopen the wound?
Yeah, Cruiser, why?
Because no one expected that from him.
Nobody did, no. Actually, if you go on my Instagram, you can't. There are videos of me, Hector David Jr. and Bruce having dinner at this pub. It was really awesome.
But what I was talking with Walter, though, is that aside from Power Rangers, I used to watch you on Space Cases on Nickelodeon. And he actually said that was the #2 rated show on Nickelodeon behind Kenan and Kel. Ooh. Yeah, and it was basically like Star Trek for kids. And in the show, the cast would jump down these tubes to go to another room. And I asked, like, did those tubes actually go anywhere? He said, yeah, behind the set. So there goes that. And but Walter was definitely cool. I told him that I had your autograph, but I never got a chance to meet you. He goes, what's your name? Justin? Justin, I'm Walter. Very nice to finally meet you. And he even started ballroom dancing with a girl that was in his line. Yeah, all those guys are characters. I love every single one of them. And then I went over to Tom Cook, who was actually one of the old animators for Hanna-Barbera and He-Man.
Cool.
This is actually made out of metal. And I asked him, so what do you think of Kevin Smith's He-Man and the new She-Ra? And he goes, don't ask me.
Oh, God.
He hates them so much.
Why?
So, and speaking of He-Man, I actually have to check on that on my autograph because I have it in storage.
Mm-hmm.
Something Cruiser should really think about doing.
I do have the voice of Skeletor.
Oh,
no kidding!
I missed off on his autograph.
Yeah, I got
it for free. Why he didn't like it?
For one thing, he didn't like the fact that the characters it takes place in the world of Etheria, and yet these characters just look like they're punk rock. So they don't look otherworldly. They look like they're from planet Earth. The other thing is they pushed He-Man to the back and just let this other female character that was played by Kevin Smith's daughter take over. She-Ra he didn't like because, again, like, it takes place in Etheria, and they basically just made the characters gay for no reason. And there was this chubby girl who was standing right next to us. She goes, "Oh, I love the new She-Ra. She's gay like me." And he goes, "Stunk." Like, he did not like this new version. And when now I can't, I don't hate this girl by any means.
He just didn't like it because they made them gay.
No,
and,
because
they just dressed differently. That's it.
I'm trying to tell the story, but basically, they tried to make them just more like Earth when it's meant to take place in a different planet. But they just kind of threw out the whole gay thing so that people would find a cheap way to connect with them. That wasn't the story or a character arc. It was just because, ooh, this guy's gay, so am I. That was basically it. And again, they came off like these characters came from planet Earth, not Etheria. And
all right, so I apologize, Chris. I need you to kind of wrap your story because Arrow had some stuff you wanted to talk about.
Well, the other thing that I did is I also got my first successful autograph authentications.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And the guy was telling me that because this is signed by this Michael Keaton toy is as a signed toy, this is actually worth a lot more money. And especially also how this was not popped out, the little hole for the hook. And this Rammstein VHS tape was a promo piece. This wasn't meant to be collected. But a lot of people in the autograph collecting group that were in Evan, they gave me so much shit because the sticker is posted on the front. It's like, you just ruined a piece. I'm like, if you held this thing in your hands, you would know how fragile and flimsy this thing is. By having it in the front, people don't need to take it down, look at it, go scanning, and risk dropping it. And that's when everyone went, oh.
I mean, I guess I can see where they're getting at. You could probably replace it with another tape, but
Well, you could have put it in the back of it too. I mean,
well, like I said, I didn't want people to take it down off a mantle to start looking for it and risk dropping the tape.
I would have gotten both sides then. Anyway, Arrow wanted to come on there and just...
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Arrow.
All I was going to say was a couple of things that you said. You were making a point of Power Rangers earlier. I have only ever met 2 Power Rangers in my life.
Who?
One was the Green Ninja Storm Ranger.
Cool.
And the second one was, I think the first Yellow Ranger.
Oh,
you met Trini?
Yeah, I got to meet the Yellow Ranger.
Oh, you are so lucky.
Oh man!
Yeah, little heads up here, Arrow. Jablonski is the ultimate Power Ranger fan on this stream.
Okay, so so I got the autographs of red, green, blue, pink, black. I got the autograph of Rita Repulsa, Zordon, and the suit actress for Alpha 5.
Oh, that was a woman in there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, actually.
Okay, so the voice of Alpha 5 is the same voice as Invader Zim.
Yeah.
That I know.
And Billy.
And Daggett.
I have yet to get his autograph.
Did you get Robert Axelrod?
No.
Am I the only one who has Robert Axelrod's autograph? My God.
Which I'm sad about because I would have loved to get his autograph.
But Arrow, what do
the thing I'm sad about when it comes to the first Power Rangers is that they build up one of
too.
One of them apparently one of the most powerful Zords that they had in the show, and it's just gone afterward. Never spoken again until the big collab of all the Red Rangers.
Forever Red.
Yeah, basically, I'm talking about Serpentera. They build up Serpentera, and then he's just gone. I don't know. I just felt like that there could have been more that they could have done with Serpentera instead of him just getting killed off by some guy riding a bike through its mouth.
I remember that. And if only they could have gotten a hold of Steve Cardenas, but they just didn't know how to reach him at the time. But I mean, to be fair, they did bring him back for now and for once and always, so that's definitely a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as for the second thing that you were going to that you mentioned, Cruiser, about He-Man,
Mm-hmm.
everyone in the audience, please do not be mad at me. The He-Man was never a part of my childhood.
It's okay. He wasn't part of mine either. I really didn't even care for the shows.
My childhood was
the same. I didn't care for muscular men either.
my childhood wasn't even Pokemon. The first thing I ever started watching was frickin' Sonic Sat AM and Gargoyles.
There you go. Yeah, I always refer to that show as Sonic Satum. I know it's Sat AM, but I just call it Satum. It sounds awesome.
Yes.
It was because of Gargoyles. I was like, he David noticed me.
It always bothered me that with Sonic's Sat AM that it never aired consistently. It'd be on one Saturday, then off the next. It's one of the reasons why it only lasted 2 seasons.
Well, actually, I want to check. We brought this up on a stream. There's a group trying to make a final season for it to continue where it left off.
Yeah, I'm wondering how they're doing with that, actually.
It's called. I think it's called literally season 3.
Yeah, it's like a fan-made stuff. They're getting like all the old animations and everything like that. It's really cool stuff. I mean, what got you into Pokemon then?
My cousin.
I thought so. It's always a relative or the TV show.
The game, like he would tape all the Pokemon on the first Pokemon series, and then he told me to sit down and watch it with him, and I was like, okay, I like Pokemon now.
He fell for Japanese Mickey. We all do at some point.
No, that's a. You know what? Yeah, that is Japanese Mickey. Actually, no. You can make an argument of that, Cruiser, that Astro Boy is technically the Japanese Mickey, but
he's not a mouse.
He's not a mouse.
Oh, you mean a physical trait? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. That actually sounded very accurate.
Yep.
Pikachu.
Pretty close. Yeah. I mean, like. What was I gonna say? Like they recently announced that Detective Pikachu sequel, which I'm not really that interested in playing. But one thing I still remember.
I thought it was a sequel to the movie.
No, the movie.
No,
the movie was based on a game.
So we are probably gonna end up getting a sequel to the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think a sequel of the movie was already like in the works before the game was being processed, though.
Yep.
Announced.
And we still wanted Danny DeVito to play him.
Already in development long before.
Oh my God.
The moment that I first gave Detective Pikachu a try, I already knew what the surprise was going to be, but at the same time, I didn't want to like kill the vibe of it all. But then, like the movie practically just did it. They just revealed it outright. Like, what was the big surprise?
Oh, so the game ended the same way as the movie, where that was the dude's father.
No, it was never revealed in the first game that Pikachu was the father.
In the game, Pikachu is just a detective. That's literally it. Pikachu is just a detective.
I don't know if he likes
in
coffee
the movie. In the movie, that's what they did or why he has Ryan Reynolds' voice.
You know something that's.
Ryan Reynolds is the best Pokemon.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember the memes of the first game, where everybody took the shots from the trailer and replaced it with voice clips of Danny DeVito, and everybody wanted Danny DeVito to be the voice of Pikachu, Detective Pikachu in the movie. Mm-hmm. One day there was in PA there was an Always Sunny in Philadelphia reunion, right? And somebody actually asked DeVito, what is your thoughts of people wanting you to do the voice of Pikachu? And his response is, who the fuck is Pikachu?
Who the fuck is Pikachu?
Which I find funny, because I'm pretty sure he's been to Japan before, too.
Oh, yeah. He's a national icon everywhere.
Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
He's awesome.
I thought you meant Pikachu.
Well, Pikachu's just cute. Danny DeVito's awesome.
Yeah, man. Like they're making that live action Hercules movie, and everybody has kept turning down the role of Philoctetes or Phil.
Yeah.
And
Phil.
everybody the reason why every actor has said it is because Danny DeVito is the voice of Phil. He is going to be Phil. Like every actor, no matter how much they've been like offered, they're turning it down. I think there's more to it, but that's what I've been hearing at least. Until Denise says fine, we'll get Danny DeVito to play Phil.
What they're saying. I feel like that's just what they're saying, but they're just secretly going like, it's not enough money.
But yeah, Disney finally went up and said, yeah, can you do Phil? Or Philoctetes?
Now they gotta get Bobcat Goldthwait.
Really?
Honestly, throughout the entire time you're talking about the live action, I was just like dry heaving because I'm so tired of live action remakes.
Really?
Yeah.
And yet I know there's nothing that I can do to stop them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Evan, it's not that they're bad or anything. It's just that we don't need live action ones, really. Like, make up new things, please. Like, that's what I want. I want new things. I don't want to just
like we know you enjoy like sucking up to the mouse, but you're allowed to disagree.
Well, I didn't let.
I'm just busting balls, Evan. I'm just busting balls.
Balls have been busted.
I respect the blue experiment more than I respect the mouse.
Oh my god. Wait,
what's the blue experiment?
Stitch, you dumb.
I don't get it.
Stitch. Experiment 626.
Yeah, I know the reference, but I just don't get the joke.
I mean, I have more respect for Stitch than I do for the mouse.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face facts. He's practically almost everywhere more than Mickey is.
More or less, yeah.
That's very, very.
Yeah, I can see that actually.
Yeah, I can see it. Debatable, but I can see it.
Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. Like the biggest thing on here is Lilo and Stitch. Disney is just right here.
Yeah, dude, and like there's a photo in your house of one of your I think it was your sister with Lilo.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Yes, because she just got a picture of Lilo. She's
only
in one location in the entire resort, but yeah.
Yes, so people care more about that movie than the mouse.
I understand.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. For Mickey, they've used him in like so many of their like stuff just to advertise, for Disney thing. But then he's also been used so much the same thing like where Goofy was used like for their Disney shorts and all like that.
Oh yeah.
But here's the funny thing. I don't remember Donald ever getting anything like that. Like having we've had like Donald Duck episodes of just like focusing on him, but we never go into like, another town or a whole different area where it's duck people.
Well,
besides for like Scrooge McDuck.
What about
DuckTales? No, but that's DuckTales. That's DuckTales. That's specifically for them. I meant for Donald. We never see like him having his own short of like, him with multiple interacting with other ducks that look just like him. Not like where we had Goofy, like the workman thing, like things like that for Goofy, the everyday life kind of thing.
Yeah, Donald was just like a side character on most of the stuff there, in just that world.
And yet they were completely fine with almost killing him off in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Spoilers for me, I guess.
I guess, but that's a game.
Well, I mean, they almost killed off Goofy in Kingdom Hearts 2, but that wasn't believable.
Again, that's in a game.
Yeah, technically
they're not they're not killing him in the TV shows.
Yeah, not to mention that's technically in canon a different Goofy, but yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I just want to be funny.
You're hilarious. My sides are splitting.
Also, what is that soda? I demand you share.
What is what?
Get your own. Wanted me to share my soda.
I have cookies.
You're the traveling arrow. You travel to a gas station and get it.
Hey, look, I got cookies.
Give me the cookies!
Publix cookies.
Ha ha ha! That's tease.
Ha ha.
Who needs cookies when you get nookie though?
Really? How about you come over here at MegaCon and kick my ass for it?
No, why? I'm getting nookie.
Not you.
I don't need
I'm
a
talking,
cookie.
Not you. I'm talking to Arrow.
Okay.
I said MegaCon, not now. Okay. Okay. I want you to. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, Arrow. Arrow. Here's what we're going to do. If you do go to MegaCon this year, I will totally film you kicking my ass. I'm
Okay,
like,
you got a deal.
And I'm like, what you're doing is like, who the fuck are you?
I did like a little skit where I actually left my room, and then I heard you across the door saying that, and I was like, okay, you got a deal.
You just come in pouty. Evan, where's my cookies? I'm looking at you like, who the fuck are you?
I'm just like beating up, or like, where's my cookies, Bob?
Oh my god, Cruiser, who is this monstrous beast that is shaking me to death?
The guy who loves to fuck with my videos.
I would have said Homer Simpson, sir. Simpson, eh?
Forbidden donut.
Oh my god. Now I know. So yeah, now it's who is it now? It's Arrow, Brony, you, me, and is it Jasper now? Or is it Will? Yeah, I don't know.
For what?
Living in Florida.
Yeah, Jasper will be moving to Florida. And here's the thing. I said someone at the con was wearing a Sam and Max hat, so I took a picture and sent it to him. And he's like, oh, I've been looking for one of those. Wait, where are you? I'm at a con. He go, and I can't believe he said this. He goes, Florida gets cons?
He has a lot to learn about Florida, doesn't he?
I told him, like, dude, any preconceived notion you have about Florida is wrong. The only one that's correct is that it's hot. That's it.
And it's kind of bad.
And he goes like, well, how many cons does Florida get? And I started listing off like all the cons that
I
know of here in the
I'm going to
state.
tell you, and I'm going to tell you in song. Oh yeah, Cruiser. Yeah. It was either Kuma or Jablonski had a challenge for you. You have to do a video of you showing off every autograph in your room, but you gotta do it in song in that format. So I said as a...
No.
Do it.
Do it.
Arrow, you get my permission to constantly spam him with messages and everything and to get him to do it. Do it and I'll get I'll get you a whole box of Publix cookies if you go to Comic at MegaCon this year.
Yeah, Evan's not kidding here, because MegaCon is basically the San Diego Comic-Con of the state, and next year it's happening early. It's happening February 1st through the 4th,
and it's still going to be
Orlando.
As fuck.
I can just imagine myself just impersonating Palpatine, just going like, do it.
Everybody, Jablonski, you have my permission to start spamming Cruiser with messages about him to do his autograph collection and song.
It's always growing!
Do it. It's a song that will never end. It goes on and on, my friend.
Oh, you f***ers.
Arrow's gonna be up your ass until you do it, honestly. Arrow in the ass, man. Ha! Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys...
Well, I mean, it would be better than all the times that I shoved a freaking explosive arrow down every root beer he has in every video.
Dude, I told Cruiser, if you ever in another hoof rock that I have to edit, I'm gonna say no. This is how you're beginning the episode. You're gonna appear and says like, okay, you know what? What are we doing now? you're just not even gonna do the introduction. You're just I like to say, Cruiser, I refuse to edit that episode unless that's the format of the style. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I can just imagine like Cruiser just looking at the screen deadpan and just going like, "You read the title, you know what's gonna come," and then it just shows like a room full of explosive arrows.
Now that's one I like. He's like, as soon as you just shout something, he's like, "No, we're going. Let's just do it."
Well, you'll have your chance soon enough, Evan. Because
if you do it again, the moment it says, Good. If you turn into the Green Arrow again, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
It just shows you normally like. Okay.
Well, like I said, soon once part 3 of our G5 thus far episode comes out, you're going to have your wish.
And I promise to God, it's not going to take long for part 2. I'm actually done with the audio.
Oh my god, I was watching part 1 and I'm like, it is so surreal to see Cruiser's old OC design in a video.
And I was telling Evan, we made it clear from the beginning that that Arrow's editing the video, so that explains the dip in quality.
Oh, yeah.
And Evan actually
he did a good job. He did a good job. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, good, because he said that background asset's mine now, so you can use it if you want.
Okay.
I doubt he will, but but no, I do like it because it does make for a nice, good 2-person interview area for when you're not doing music.
True. I mean, like when I want to do is I was going to offer this to Arrow sometime next year. I was going to teach him how to animate. If he wanted.
I would greatly appreciate that because I keep on seeing the fluid motion that you make with Cruiser and with his characters, and also in the Mystery Brony Theater.
Well, here's the thing, right? My OC movements are fluid, but it brings into a problem. The problem is my OC can't be used in other videos because it's too technically advanced. Unless I want to go through every single one, like with poses. Because if I wanted to make poses for my OC, I'd have to make them very specific. But I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah. Honest to God, like
in other words, it takes too much time for him to do it, so he doesn't want to do it all the time.
Honest to God, if you ever want to see like what my definition of art is, if you look at Stranger Than Fanfiction, I literally made Arrow a Spartan, a pony Spartan armor, and I showed it to, I showed it to my friend Misty Phantom, and she was like, "Oh my God, who made that? Who made that?" And I was like, "That was."
You want to see art? You want to see art? I'll show you art.
Also, art. I still have no regrets of making the lemon cannon.
Oh yeah, I found that recently. I'm like, oh my God, who made me the lemon? Oh yeah, it was fucking Arrow.
I know it was actually supposed to be the Death Star, but still.
No, it's Death Lemon. It shoots lemonade.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Oh wow.
I flooded North Rosalina with lemonade because it was my personal business. It's a funny in joke at the time.
Oh hey, I'm in a D&D chat with a couple of people I play with, and we were talking about just modern day snacks or stuff that, if introduced into the D&D world, what would be the most popular?
Popcorn.
And I said it'd be kind of what?
I said popcorn.
Okay, but I said like it'd be kind of interesting for like potato chips to be kind of introduced in, just because like apparently potato chips were actually invented in 1853.
No kidding.
Yeah, I didn't know they were like that long ago of being invented. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, you want to see art? I'll show you art.
What about refrigerators?
Well, this was like snacks, just snacks in general, just not modern appliances. I don't know where you got that from.
Blame the artificer class that they added.
Okay.
I play Artificer.
No, I know what you mean. I'm just right here going like, I don't know how that ties into what I was saying, but okay.
Because a lot of people use Artificer to...
They invent things, but that's not the whole thing I was going with.
Your OC looks like a rejected peanut.
You always say the same thing. What the frick is wrong with you?
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's matching you.
Yeah, I think that's like your third or fourth time saying that.
Yeah, it's like the same thing there. It doesn't even look anything close to a Peanuts character. It's controlled with my mind.
It looks like Marcy.
Oh my God! Notice how my eyes are closed right now?
Yeah.
On both cameras. It controls my thing. It matches my lip movements. I can control the different expressions. It's something I've been wanting to do this thing bring this thing back for a while. I love my Enigma.
This is
Yeah.
cool.
I can make you one if you want. If you give me enough money, I can totally do that for you. I would totally love to make you one. I mean, I could technically make one with a pony, but I need to practice more on it. Headhunter Studios beat me on
see
it.
it fully.
Huh?
People on Twitch aren't able to see it fully.
Yeah, I know. I apologize, people. I'm not. It's not gonna. I just wanted to show that off. That's all. I tried to get like a good setup for it, but I can't get it to work with this program. I need to try and do it. I actually asked the guy who develops the program, and he gave some tips, but they didn't really get me anywhere. But I need to look at it again. But yeah, VTubing is just like a side thing. I've been wanting to do it for a while for my editing. Unlike Cruiser, who thinks like, yeah, it's not VTubing, it's a Japanese character. You have to be a little girl.
I never said that.
No.
You just did. Anyway, I'm just gonna be.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said
When
we
did I
were in
say
Epcot.
that?
We were in Epcot, standing on the Eiffel Tower, and you said, "Evan, you're only a VTuber." Oh wait, never mind. I'm thinking of fursuits. Never mind. Anyway,
God damn it,
Nerd.
Yeah, that was Cruiser's big thing there. You're not a furry unless you earn you have a fursuit. Yeah, you don't deny it. You solely said that. Actually,
It sounds something more like I would say. I'm pretty sure I said a lot of things in my lifetime.
yeah, that's a video for you. Cruiser once said.
Okay. So try to piss people off again.
Oh, I'm sure I can think of a way.
Always does.
Or at least piss off Evan.
Friendly reminder, folks, if you're a brony, you're an offshoot furry.
And it's always there. Okay, I'm gonna give you a.
I mean, Cruiser does watch B-Stars, so.
Ah.
I do, but I'm wondering, like, when's the season 3 supposed to come out?
I don't know, you furry. I don't know.
B-Stars.
Cruiser the furry man.
No
I don't
clue.
know. I'm not a furry. I wouldn't have that information on me.
I always said if I was a furry, I want my persona to be the most obscure animal I could think of, like a lobster, or a bumblebee, or a mosquito. I would totally go.
They'll still find a way to sexualize you.
Cool.
They always
That's the
do.
whole point.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a
but-
nostalgic challenge. Okay. Who would win in a fight, Max Steel or Action Man?
Don't know either.
Which version?
I don't know what is the modern the 2000 version of each.
You know what? You know what my answer is?
Your mom.
Batman.
It's always Batman.
I thought you were gonna say Jesus, but okay. If you want my opinion, I would go with Max Steel. I would totally go with Max Steel. Because unlike fucking Action Man, he can't go turbo.
Turbo-tastic.
Well, nobody wants to see another Turbo Power Rangers movie, so...
Going turbo.
Am I the only one that found it actually not that bad?
Yeah, I heard it's not that bad. I heard it's just...
First one I ever seen, and I loved it.
Yeah, I heard it was okay. I thought it was okay. It's not the
I
best.
just like... For me, like, I don't find cars appealing.
Again, for you...
That's what I said. For me, I just don't find cars
you make
appealing.
it sound like everyone didn't like it.
That's what I was
basically-
No, I
actually
said
hoping
me
for.
personally, dude.
Sadly, that's
I'm not
Cruiser's
speaking
philosophy.
for a Native American.
That's...
I don't know why. My favorite.
Oh, what the fuck?
I did not hear what he said because I was focused on what Evan was just about to say.
That's okay.
No, Cruiser, what did you
All
say?
I was going to say was, like, my favorite old Power Rangers, honest to God, has to be Time Force.
That's a good
I
one.
wouldn't really say that they're that old though.
So, with Power Rangers Day being tomorrow,
Oh.
what I would love for them to do is I want them to announce that they're having a re-release run of, it could be a back-to-back feature of both movies as a special event.
Which...
That'd be kind of cool.
Aren't there like 3 Power Ranger movies?
Yeah, there's three Power Rangers movies, but the first two are a lot more nostalgic
Oh yeah, I tried watching
to people.
I tried watching the first one again in college, and I'm like, I can't watch this. I'm
I
sorry.
believe
The first
Turbo
one's
was
like
shown in the movies
stupid
before.
fun.
I just thought it was stupid.
Okay,
Wasn't Turbo
this
shown
is
in
my
theaters
rundown. This
before?
is like my rundown of the three movies.
Wait, is the
First
second
one? It's stupid fun.
Yeah, go on.
No, let me finish. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. It's stupid fun. I love it. But I am not gonna lie, it is not a good movie. It's stupid fun and enjoyable. Second one, not bad, not great, just it's okay.
It's like Jason Takes
Third one gets a
Manhattan.
lot more hate.
Wait, sorry, go for the third. What was the third one?
Third one gets a lot more hate than it does.
You're
What's
talking
the
about
third
Saban's.
movie?
Saban's.
That's the 2017 movie.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, the second
That one
one.
gets a lot more hate than it deserves.
I was watching the second movie, and I look back, and I'm like, am I watching Jason Takes Manhattan, and only it's Power Rangers?
I still liked Nostalgia Critic's review of it because during the fight scene in the volcano, someone kicks one of the villains, but the foot doesn't even make contact. He goes, not even close, but okay.
It's never easy to film a choreographed fight. Like, it depends on what you got there. Like, it's all about angles where it makes it look interesting, and like side angles, you have to be like really careful.
Well, from what to my understanding, or at least from what I've seen in movies, like whenever like a body part is supposed to make contact, they cut to another angle and then make the sound effect go off to make it seem like, okay, they just made impact. But with this, they forgot to do that.
Oh yeah, of course. But no, Arrow, since we got about 3 more minutes, give me another thing to talk about. You said you were interested in Spyro.
Yeah, I was actually really interested in Spyro for my childhood when I was playing. The one that really caught my eye was Legend of Spyro.
Is that the one with Elijah Wood?
You mean Cinder?
Was he Cinder or was he Spyro?
Oh no, he was Spyro.
Yeah.
Spyro. But yeah, I really like Legend of Spyro mostly for the story. I had a friend of mine who was like really pissed with the gameplay of it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I liked the story.
Honestly, I'm surprised Sony didn't do more with Spyro because every system has its mascot except for PlayStation.
Don't get me started with Skylanders.
It's because they made several characters that they were trying to make their mascot.
Yeah, that was the problem with PlayStation.
Yeah, they just didn't they kept making character after character, but not really sticking to like any specific one person.
See, I would have loved for their mascot to have been Tony Hawk.
No.
No.
It's a joke. It's just a joke. Just a joke.
Not
Not being serious.
It was a stupid joke. Hang your head in shame.
Hang it!
Good boy.
Anyway, when Legend of Spyro ended, and I saw the first trailer for Skylanders, I thought, oh, are they gonna finally reveal where the hell did Spyro and Cinder go? And then when I saw the full thing, I'm like, what the hell is this? What did you do to my baby boy?
Concept was nice though. Like the concept of their game was nice though.
Included the concept.
Yeah, it was nice. It's just that I didn't know any of these characters. The only one I knew in that trailer was Spyro.
No, yeah, no, I totally know that feeling because like I was the exact same thing and like, oh snap, is this like the new Spyro game that's coming out? It's like, no, you get to capture these people and keep them or train them, whatever the hell the game was.
And apparently Invader Zim was the villain.
Yeah, yeah, there was like some ripoff.
David Horowitz.
Oh my god. But like one of the things that was like, I don't know, unfortunately my Spyro games were the 2 on Game Boy Advance, Season of Ice and Season of Fire. But
I'm sorry.
My console version, well, actually I heard they were good. They were pretty good.
Well, my favorite Spyro game was called The Final Five.
I was gonna say But
And there's another joke.
dang it! I was gonna.
Beat you to it.
All I was gonna say was my unfortunate console entry to Spyro was Enter the Dragonfly. I'm so sorry. All right, welcome to the final 5. This is the final 5 minutes of the stream where we leave our final 5 thoughts. And seeing that Arrow is the last person there, you will be entering first. Arrow, in this segment, you will have 1 minute to say whatever you'd like. Pretty simple enough.
Okay.
Your time begins now.
Okay. Honest to God, one thing that I wanted to bring up into a topic was of the TMNT of the 2000s of the movie, because honest to God, I loved those costumes. I honestly want to know, were those actually made by the same people that made the Muppets for Sesame Street, or no?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Oh, well, that's cool. Either way, I really enjoyed that movie. It's still a part of my childhood, and yeah, I liked the Shredder, but I didn't like how he died.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got, honest to God.
That's fine. You want to know something really cool? Someone found one of those costumes.
I want it! Give it to me!
Oh, you want to see what it looks like, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, the following thing is... You guys, I've showed it to these guys before. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. Someone found it, and... Oh, boy. Are you ready to see it? Are you ready to see what it looks like? Are you ready to see what it looks like? You sure? You sure you want to see it? Okay.
Yeah!
Cruiser knows what's coming. Cruiser knows what's coming. Okay, Arrow.
What's going on? Why am I scared now?
Okay, Arrow, here's what the current costume looks like right now.
Paid.
Okay, I'm looking in the... What the hell?
Yep.
What did they do?
That's
Dude, they
what you
were
age,
made,
my friend.
Yeah, they were made out of like a whole like fake rubber or something like that.
I know you can preserve it, but yeah, someone found one of the costumes and it's like rotting like a fucking... I think someone found the other ones, but I haven't found them yet. I think only one is like perfectly preserved.
If only Matt Hill wasn't forced to turn in his.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to Cruiser. Your time begins now.
Okay, Arrow is working on part 2 for our thoughts on G5 thus far. The new Hoof Rock is coming out next week, and I also need to get ready because I have a panel coming up at Mare Fair, which is at the end of September, where I'm going to be reviewing the My Little Pony, the movie soundtrack. I'm going to ask Brony if he can record it so I can post it on my channel. And soon, my Coheed and Cambria video will be out. I just need Kurt to do a few effects on it and move on to the next project from there. So I'm starting to get back into the swing of things, and it's good to be back.
Cheers!
Okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, I found the Raphael costume, too, if you want to see that one. There you go. It's really not that scary.
Raphael, your poor head!
His head wasn't damaged before. Oh! Anyway.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, next up is Jablonski, where we're no doubt going to hear him end with his infamous line. Let's begin. Your time begins. Sorry. Getting over some bronchitis. Your time begins now.
Not much going on for me. School, work, and just trying not to spend as much money as possible.
I've been there.
Same.
Yeah, it's bad. So anyway, I'm currently like I said, just doing schoolwork and stuff now. Getting ready for fall events coming up for my college, and running for president of the anime club. I know, loads of fun.
All shall bow before me in the anime.
You got 12 seconds.
That's really all about it. And remember, kids, drink your motherfucking drugs.
Thank you. He said the thing. He said that thing. Okay, let's go here with Kuma. Kuma, the sleepy, your time begins now.
So, like many gamers and D&D players, I have been stuck behind my screen playing Baldur's Gate 3. And
Because you
God,
always wanted to fuck a bear.
Yes. Because I am one, duh. No, I haven't got to that part actually yet, but it does hint to it later on and everything. But it really is just like a very fun role-playing RPG game. Like, it's so cool to get into the character and everything and doing anything that you could almost think of that's possible to do in the game. It's so much fun interacting with the world, talking with the characters that they made for this and everything. Even beforehand, when I was playing early release for it, it was still fun, and just seeing it blossom into the game it is now, it's so awesome. Just because, like, if y'all probably don't follow it or anything, this game literally says, or they say this game literally has about 17,000 endings.
17,000 endings, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You may never know.
Yep.
And that leaves up to me. My time begins now. Honestly, it's been kind of a struggling week, guys. I've been working as hard as I can for World Part 2. I've been just finishing up backgrounds. Like I said, September's all going to be about character creation. I'm still trying to get somebody to read my scripts. I'm working on that as well, but like it's just been a little slow this week because I've been doing events, stuff for Cruiser, all that other stuff there. It's coming. Don't worry. I got the hiatus coming in October. Hopefully, I'll be able to make that deadline. Aside from that, just, you know, I'm just doing whatever I can. I'm getting over being sick. That's why I had the inhaler, so, yeah. Aside from that, beans are delicious. That's all I can say. With that being said, that's it. All right, that will be our show tonight. Traveling Arrow, I want to thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Great having you, dude.
Yep. Unfortunately, we don't find it to be a big up and comer replacement to Cruiser, but we'll keep looking. We'll keep looking.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Before we end off today's show,
yep,
Cruiser.
Yes.
I do not apologize for your chat right now.
I saw.
Love you too, buddy.
Kuma's quote of the week. Good.
Yay. Let's see. So, my quote literally comes from Charles Bennett. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it is. It comes from Mario anyway. It comes from if you beat, I believe it. Ah, damn! I forgot to mark down which game. It's basically from, I believe, Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2. Like, after you complete it, he goes, "Thanks for playing my game." And it actually does sound really nice how he says it in it, because it sounds like, literally sounds very genuine that he's like giving you praise for playing his game, which does sound very nice. So to Charles Martinet and everyone who's heard his amazing voice, from all of us here at Ants, woohoo!
You're amazing.
It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. End it right.
My life is a bacon-wrapped hell on earth.